So you told me that you are the only place that you do the test with dead bodies.
Yes, just one date, one number, 60. Every test we do with one dead body can save 60 lives.
Can save 60 lives.
Yeah.
This is Dominika Rides. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm not riding, but it still has to do with motorcycles because I got invited to do a special private tour at the TechnoPark in MotorLand. So let's get inside, get into details and find out what it's all about. And this is the MotoStudent home. Yeah. And I'm here with Seila and Daniel.
I am the managing director and thank you for coming, and I hope I will show you the other part of MotorLand, more technology.
Yes, so it's time to see it from the inside as well, not only online.
Yes, that's a good thing.
I feel very lucky to be here. So what are we going to do first?
We're going to show you the best secrets of MotoStudent, and hopefully after that we're going to show you also some other secrets, maybe from the FIM Institute and some other secrets from the helmets and what's going on in here.
Nice.
And how we can make more safe for MotoGP.
Okay, great. So let's go.
Okay, you know Moto E. Moto E is probably the newest championship for Dona. But 7 years ago, we already produced the first sports bike electric.
7 years ago.
Yeah. And this is the bike. We introduced to all MotoStudent teams to show them that the technology is feasible, it's reliable, and it's possible. It's 130 kilos, which is not too heavy.
Very light for an electric bike, yes.
Not too heavy. It's got top speed of probably 190 kilometers per hour, which is also quite good.
Yeah, I would love to. I have my helmet with me.
And it's like a drug, it's so addictive. So now, MotoStudent, we have more teams on the electrical side rather than on the petrol one. Because this is the future. And MotoStudent is working on the present for the future. This is what we're doing. So, yeah, we've been here working for the last 12 years. This is the last competition's posters. We need to put the 6th edition right now. MotoStudent has been grown a lot for the last 10, 12 years. We started just only 23 friends, 23 teams. Right now we are 83 teams around the world. From India, passing through Europe, we got teams in Greece, Germany, Italy, Spain, Portugal, also in Egypt and Iran, North Africa. And we moved to American continent, having teams from USA, Canada, Mexico, Brazil, so that we are still growing and we're waiting for you to keep growing.
Wow. So all these countries and all these students are working on improving the future of aerodynamics only, or also other stuff as well?
Everything, because MotoStudent is not only a race. For the first time, we are not going to see on the first box a rider. We're going to see a complete team. Engineers, also technicians, as well as marketing, directors, financial directors, because it's a complete project that takes all the skills from the people to give them a real project. Because it's not about just paper. They have to come to the track of MotorLand and fight in the same grid that MotoGP to be the best project. Here, this is a Formula 1. It's supposed to be the same one that Michael Schumacher's, but it's a mock-up. It's very important to have this car because they train how to get out a driver from the car very quickly to make safer.
Yes.
Now we're going to see how we make safer also the technology in here.
Okay, so let's have a look.
This is a lab from the University of Zaragoza, which is based here in Aragon. But in here they've got a laboratory to analyze, research and develop anything related with safety. And this is probably one of the funniest place because in here we normally break things.
Okay.
It's a crash center.
So it's full of angry people then.
Yes. If you got too much stress, come here.
Yes, come here and you feel relieved.
Then this is the crash center from the University of Zaragoza, and in here we normally test parts from the car. Seat belt, the propeller seats, also mock-up from the car, when you roll down. But the best thing in here is that we move a step forward in the research and development, because we don't do things as normally they have been doing before. We do things in a different way.
Okay.
Because we know that accidents, they happen always in different ways.
Yes.
So in here, the crash part is over there.
I only seen the crash part on videos on like Top Gears and stuff like that. So it's very interesting to be and see the mechanism in life.
Yes, it's like, I don't know how you call that. It's like if you get a string, yeah?
Yes.
And it comes from there, the string, it pulls the bucket, and it pulls all this lorry up there, and then it just releases. It says 3, 2, 1, go. Wow. It comes in here, and it's in 1/10 or in 100 of a second, everything happens. All magic happens, so that you can't predict what's going to go on an accident.
Okay.
You can't get ready. You are maybe turning the radio, you're maybe talking to your child, or maybe a fly is coming and you are doing this. So the accident is not going to give you time, not even a second.
Yes.
So in here we try to investigate as fast as possible how it behaves in case of an accident. And for this we have these cameras up there, 4 cameras as you can see, and all this nice light. It makes the day in here to appear. And these cameras has got a particularity. That is the same cameras that you can find out in Hollywood.
Okay.
All movies from Pixar, all movies from like a Shrek or animation movies, that they take the movement of the people. They are like 10,000 frames per second. So that is like if you take 1 second and you split it in 10,000 times. 10,
so you really get into detail.
Yes, you can see 1 second, split it in 5 minutes, so that you see how it behaves, the body, how it moves and everything.
And which kind of speed do you do the test?
Normally it's done no maximum than 50, 60 kilometers per hour. Why? Because normally it's said that at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour means to die 6 times.
Okay.
So
hopefully we'll never find out.
yes, you have always to be ready.
So you told me that you are the only place that you do the test with dead bodies.
Yes, it could sound a bit difficult to understand, but the protocol is very strict. And what we're doing here is with dead bodies that the family already said that the body is ready for investigation, research and development. In this case, we do a crash, we simulate a crash with a dead body, because you can do with a dummy. A dummy is just a plastic body, but it doesn't behave as a normal body.
No.
The more closer you can get to a normal body is a dead body. Just one date, one number, 60. Every test we do with one dead body can save 60 lives.
Can save 60 lives.
Yes, so it's very important to keep on testing with this sort of, let's say, dead bodies, simulation, because with the data that we collect, we get 60 lives saved.
So it's very important, and I guess you're very thankful to the families that let you do that.
Yes, it's very difficult for them. It's something that you don't want to pass through.
But it really improves our future.
Yes, and also when the people are watching a race, like MotorLand or any other circuit, probably come on to a MotorLand, they can feel that they are safe to come to the track, they are safe to go back home, and also what they see in the track is safe as well. And I'm going to explain you right now in a different laboratory how we make also safe the riders on top of the bike. Because in here we are the only place from the FIM that we investigate with the more delicate part of the body, the head. How we can protect the head with a helmet.
Because you're not wearing a helmet when you're driving a car.
No, we are not doing that with a car, but we are doing with a bike. And the complicated thing is that anything now going on in the street is what we use in the track. Is that correct or no? Is that safe or not? And this is what we're doing here in these laboratories, to test how safe the street helmets, bodyworks or whatever are. And we, with the FIM, with the Federation, we analyze that we could improve. We got now a different machine and a different lab, how we can improve.
Let's have a look. So this is one of the testers that doesn't really complain when you guys do the tests.
He's always ready for us.
Oh, poor guy. You've been through a lot. Okay, good luck with the rest of your crashes.
And this is the good thing of being living a MotorLand, because what we're doing here, we transfer the information to the track. The information also from the track transferred to us, so we can synergy. We can work together in improving our lives, not also inside the track, also outside the track. And this is very, very important, because we can close the circle from the street to the track, from the track to the street back. So let's keep on saving lives.
Yes.
We have 2 machines to analyze also safety, but this is like in the track. We took a small part of the track, which is the barrier, and on the barrier we can check not only the metal part, also the foam ones, because as you know now you can get the pneumatics, you can get the foam, or you can also get the airbag. And in here we do testing. The university checks which one is better, which one produces less injuries on the riders, and how it behaves also the metal protection or the air fence with the body block. And exactly, as you can see, we can throw at the different angles, different speeds and everything. You crash, or you think you can crash at 90 degrees or 180 degrees, but what happens if it's a different angle?
Yes.
As what we have in here. As you can see, it's a different angle for crash, and also it's got some sort of sandpaper just to simulate the friction, okay? Because it will crash probably on asphalt or some other sort of surface. What we normally do, we go up to nearly 4 or 5 meters, and the gravity does the rest. We just fall the helmet, it crashes, it breaks probably, or it doesn't break, and then with a very small some sort of sensors which are inside the helmet, inside the head with the helmet, they analyze wireless, because now is the word for wireless, they analyze all movements inside the head, more especially the movement of the brain inside the head, because if there is a big acceleration of that movement, you can get injured on your spinal loss, so that you can get big problems in here. And this is where they test everything for the FIM, and also for some sort of other companies, which also they wish to get this some sort of sticker and certification.
Certifications, yes.
And it's good because we can be safer on the street with this technology.
Do you have names for those crazy weird machines?
Yes, there is one name in here, it's called quebrantahuesos in Spanish. What means quebrantahuesos.
Quebrantahuesos?
Yes,
okay.
What means breaking bones.
Breaking bones, all right.
Yes.
Ah, okay,
it's
so this is it.
For a bird. It's called a bird quebrantahuesos. We hope we are not going to break any bones.
No.
And as you can see, always the same cameras,
cameras and everything to film and then analyze everything after.
Testing laboratories.
Yes.
And then the unique laboratories here.
So basically you guys take all kinds of helmets and then test it here, and if they pass the test, then you put the sticker on FIM, and it's much more probably safer compared to the other helmets.
It's a lot safer, and it's not only applicable on superbikes or MotoGP, it's any other
road
kind
bikes,
of competition,
off-road,
FIM,
everything.
Anything. Also MotoStudent. It's a FIM competition, so the guys, they need to have the helmet.
But can you buy these helmets with this sticker on? Yeah?
Yes, even now on the street, you can get these helmets if you want.
From different shops? Yeah, some companies work with you.
They decide to put on the street these sort of helmets with this sort of certification, and the buyer will feel safer as well.
Of course.
Yeah, you can buy that. I don't know what I say, it's expensive, it's a different price, let's say.
So I'm going to start looking into FIM stickers next time. I'm going to look for a new helmet.
Okay, let's try.
Yes.
So for example, in here we have a big auditorium with 150 seats. If you need to do any sort of presentation, new products like KTM did a few years ago, a presentation of the new models from the RC 125, they did it in here. So this is one also the other particularities, because we are a good mixture in between having a presentation of a car, of a bike.
And also having everything around the corner.
Yes, having the trucks and having this space in here. Then if you got any idea, just pop us an email.
Yes, great. Many ideas. What an incredible view you guys have.
It's magical to live in here, because we're not working, we are living. We are passionate for this. It's like an oasis in the middle of the desert. You go the MotorLand track,
and you have the MotorLand track over there. So this is the karting.
2 kilometers in length, is one of the most beautiful tracks of
We did
Europe.
some nice filming yesterday there.
Yes, we saw it.
You saw us.
And you also got the four gravel tracks over there.
Yes.
You go supermotor,
off-road, supermotor, karts, mini bikes, and the track. Well, it is like an incredible playground out here.
If you are thinking on the Olympic Games for motorsport, this is the only place where you can play it.
Well, let's think about it in the future-wise.
Okay, we are open. And this is the best thing, because we are very close to the tracks that we can do investigation on our labs, and then go over there, test it, and coming back to the lab.
Yes.
Then from the computer to the track is just 300 meters.
Wow,
for you to do.
amazing. So unfortunately, we were not able to see the wind tunnel because there's no wind tunnel in the TechnoPark. But the closest you can get to wind tunnel is on the track, as you said before.
Yes, we have the best wind tunnel, which is natural wind tunnel. The track has one particularity, which it makes very incredible. It's something that none of the tracks in Spain has. It's got 2 kilometers straight line on the back one, and in these 2 kilometers is 35 by the FIA to do testing on aerodynamics. So many teams from Formula 1, some others from Le Mans, 24 hours, they come to Alcañiz, to Aragon for do testing. And this is the best thing. It's not a wind tunnel, it's a natural one. We go the Cierzo, which is a very powerful wind, trust me.
Well, I felt some really windy day. It was yesterday when I was riding.
Yes, but this is on program, don't worry. We speak with God, He puts the sun, He puts the sun, He puts everything for us. It's very good. This is, and also when it comes this wind, is aligned with the straight. Then you never get coming from one side or the other side. It's always coming from the back.
Yes.
But it's pushing you. It's making you a bit faster.
Nice. So here basically everything is all about safety, how you can improve the safety of the riders in a car, in a motorcycle. Would you say also in a truck?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Because also we got seats from trucks, from buses.
And seat belts?
Yes, seat belts, also airbags and many other things. So we work with all these many companies in here because safety has to be present in anything which is moving. But it's not only also worry about the accident. It's not only about before, also after. Because in here we got an agreement with the 112, it's a 112, Spanish, in the government of Aragon is a regulation for firemen. The firemen, as you know, plus the police are the first ones, plus the doctors, they go to an accident.
Yes.
So we also work with them.
Okay.
We work with them in what sense? All the information from the truck and from the labs, it goes to them to do real testing with a crash car or a crash bike to analyze how they can get out the people safer and how they can save lives. It's also an academic, it's some sort of schooling for firemen, doctors and policemen. We also do this, so we close. We see the accident, we see before the accident, we see also after the accident, and we take care of other people in all the process.
This is probably a weird question, but how about animals? Because a lot of people travel with their animals, like having a dog, having the special dog seat belts.
Yes.
So do you do any testing for that as well?
Yes, there is some sort of regulations. Also, they are testing not only what is on the street, also what it could be on the street in the next years. As you say, pets, they need to travel in special cases with the special belts, and also they test how strong they are in case of an accident, how they protect, because, for example, it's not about also the pets, it's also about the goods. Let's think about a suitcase, or let's think about a bag that is behind on the seat, on the back.
So if you have
then you are
an
driving.
impact.
Yes, or even if you are braking too hard. If you brake too hard and you're changing the wheel, the back can collision with your elbow, so that you are going to get also injured. Then they also analyze all this. I'm probably going to make this one a bit safer.
So I don't know if you can see, guys, but this is all the cars that they use to do the test crash, the crash tests.
Crash tests, and also, as I said before, there is an academy in Aragon for the firemen, the police and doctors, and when they need to simulate an accident, we just put these all cars together as if it was an accident and try to help the people to go outside.
To get them out. So basically it's not only about the crash and what happens in the crash, but it's also after the crash when you try to get the injured person out of the car.
Yes, if they take it.
How the seat belts work.
That's exactly how they work, and also for the doctors and firemen, how they remove, how they get out the people. Yes. Because the car is crashed and you can still damage the person, you can cut and everything, and that's what you're doing here.
And how about if you fall into water? Because there's so many horror movies that you see that they cannot open the seat belt.
As you can see, we've got a stanka. We can also try.
So that's maybe a new idea for you guys to build a testing place.
We also do some other testing from the air. We use UAVs and drones for checking how the accident was and how the road goes. And as we told you, it's not only about accidents, it's not only about universities, it's also about companies.
Yes,
like,
so now we are here at the Motocross Center.
It's probably the biggest company in Spain for selling goods for motocross and off-road. So that we're going to show you how you can buy things from a shop or how you can buy from the web. And also you will see the secret of Amazon.
Hola.
It's not only introducing Motocross Center, also Aragon, which is the second place on the World Championship for flat track.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, he's the right person to talk to then,
Yes.
because I do flat track racing.
Really?
Yes.
So, Adrian,
Hola.
Dominika
Dominika, nice to meet
is
you.
also doing flat track. También hace flat track.
¿Ah, sí?
Well, maybe we can teach me something.
A lo mejor le puedes enseñar algo también.
Sí, líder.
Amazing. Yeah. Nice to meet you.
So he's working at Motocross Center, and it's very important because, as I told you, this is about passion. He's
And
got a passion,
exactly.
he's a rider. He
And
knows-
experience.
Yes, he knows exactly how these machines behave, and he's the best one to sell you whatever you need. He's the best advisor. And now that you are also practicing flat track,
Yes.
he can teach you some things.
Yes. What would you sell me for protective gear for flat track racing? Hola.
You can find
Everything.
quarter a million references in here.
Wow. Hola.
The brochure, anything you may need, anything you may require, is on these shelves.
So this is the paradise for all the bikers.
2 kilometers shelves in here.
2 kilometers.
Yes.
Do you use like electric bikes to move around?
Kind of.
Oh, is that official lead?
Sí, el lead también es un
Wow.
poco parecido a lo que le decía.
It looks like a really good protection.
Yes.
Very important this.
Because I have lead,
flat
but
track?
only chest protection.
Yes.
Chest.
The one I have, it has only chest
Interesante,
protection.
tiene parapecho.
Claro. Ahí, yo también. Es
But the
only
arms.
protection is this and this.
So guys, thank you so much for this incredible tour. It was really, really interesting and I definitely learned a lot. And I'm looking forward to do the other half part of the tour next year when I'm back, right?
Okay. Thank you for coming. And okay, now we have a camera. We hope to visit you and to have you in here in MotoStudent
Yes.
next year.
And people can, how is your website or do you have Instagram page where they can find you?
The website is www.motostudent.com, and in there you can have all our social media, and we are open to see everyone through the internet at the moment. And
Okay,
we're gonna see
great.
you here.
So keep up the great work and I'll see you soon.
Yes.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Bye from us.